Alright, yeah, then let's head up here. I literally spent, how long was it? No, was it more than that? I think it was, I actually lost track after 2 hours. Probably, and I know you were thinking, wait, really? Like, yeah, there was so many weapons, armor materials, all sorts of stuff I'd left in the storage on the ship. I was personally shocked. I couldn't believe how much stuff I've put. I mean, you know, like in these games, just stuff just you put it in there because you don't think about it because you don't want to clutter up, don't want to clutter and everything on your own personal inventory that you travel around with, and stuff builds up. It's just like you look at it and you realize just how much stuff you've got. It's like, wow. So, excuse me. It got like I literally just started um, breaking things down, and it got to the point where I went through three, well, three of these. I'll just call them pages, just for I mean, the whole grid. I mean, combined as just a page. For example, I went through 3 pages. Might have even been 4. No, I think it was 3 pages, and I ended up clocking up onwards about a few. I think it was like 150 or 250. I can't. I honestly, I stopped counting at one point. Must have been about 300 or 200 to 300 weapons parts. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna find more stuff going on, but I'm just like I can't just keep breaking this stuff down. And I thought to myself, it's quicker to sell it. It took. I luckily there's these 3 vendor things. There was these as you came in off the ship. I've so there's 3 vendors over there, the machines, and I just was just smashing the Xbox, just selling the stuff. There was that much. I sorted a bunch of stuff out with people. Couple of upgrades, switch armor around. Like I've had to refit most of my characters. I even spent a couple of ability points I didn't even realize I had with people. It was just, it took over 2 hours. I was actually shocked how long it took. So kind of pulled me out. So yeah, it actually, and yeah, so yeah, I kind of apologize for I was going to do stuff because I was really looking forward to getting things done, going to Byzantium and all that sort of stuff, which I'd like to do today. And it, I fell asleep. I fell asleep yesterday. It was just like, whoa. Oh, it took a lot longer than what I expected, that's for sure. Oh, we got another vending machine. Oh my god. So wait, anything back here? So you might be, in case as you're wondering, what am I rocking? So I've upgraded this. Like for most of the character, oh yeah, I better show you actually. So essentially I've swapped some things around, and I've kind of given Ellie, because she's just a character with the medical expertise and all that, and just being a mercenary as well. Like she's got that diversity with the, she can knows about the mercenaries, knows about the medical. She can pull some wisdom. So I thought I'd give her a really good, uh, one of the best melee weapons I could find. And because you can see there's that, she actually acts like when you originally find she has a pistol on her, and her original outfit has a like a weapon, a gun holster. Excuse me. So for me, it kind of makes sense to give her a pistol for the moment, because it suits her. It's like because she's got the natural action, as you saw. So I thought, why not? So given that 39, so I've left a couple of these just in case, So Nyoka's rocking a 38, a couple of 38, so I had to switch some armor around things. So upgraded and converted that. Her original one was special type that she had originally, which is 856. I could be wrong there. Got her the standard Mark II, changed it to plasma, so you can fire plasma weapons, and it's an upgraded version. So I thought that was fantastic. So done the same. So I've got the same impact hammer, only instead of the melee, melee. I'm always going to switch between it because I never think one sounds exactly right, but that's just me. So I've gone for durability because I've realized and found that the companions don't they don't degrade on the companions, but they degrade when you use them, which kind of makes sense and kind of doesn't. So I put durability now as what we have never need to use it, but just in case anyone will have it there, so it makes more sense that way. So I don't think I upgraded any. Yeah, it was how many did I put in the other stuff? No, oh, I thought I had a. God. It's been that long doing it. Sometimes I've even forgotten half the stuff I even put on and took off. Oh my god. Oh, no, some stuff. Okay, take. Oh, hang on. Might as well take it. Juicy little goodies? Nope. Okay. Set that. Oh no, that's not what we need. Bring that thing down.
Here we go. You know, I'd feel bad for outlaws if they weren't such complete assholes.
I suppose that's true, actually. You probably would feel a little bad for him. But that's just the way things go, Yoko. Fortunately for them, they have to face us.
You managed to take down a freighter this big.
Here they.
God damn it. Let me sort this asshole out.
Everyone all right?
Yep, just gathering our senses together. Other than that, we're usually quite good. The hell? Oh. Under there. Okay. I was literally about to pull the trigger, like, no, don't pull the trigger so close. Like, oh my god. Oh. The hell is up there? If anything. Oh wow, okay. Like that. You lot can deal with that. I'll be in here if I can get in.
Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
We're just too awesome at this, aren't we? Go through here, check if there's anything. Second thought, I'll come back. Apparently there's an upstairs part. Oh. I thought it was a ship, keep thinking, but no, it's actually just like a generator or something. Ooh, there's stuff around here. Whoa! there, at least not there specifically. Oh, okay. Circus time primal performers. Okay. Oh, ringmasters log. Predictably, our primal passengers broke free shortly after landing. I said this would happen after the enclosure malfunction. We hushed up on Byzantium. Who cares how many tickets we sold? That woman lost an arm. I can understand that one. I can understand that would, you know, make like, who cares, you know? We can't let people get injured. Fair enough. The first and second recovery teams never returned. The only way I can convince the rest of the crew to form a third team is if I join them. I'm management. Architect erase them. I'm not supposed to face this type of hazard. Well, you're the one that got yourself into the mess in the first place, but again, I understand we don't want to get yourself in harm, so yeah. Works both ways. I'm leaving this journal with the ship, in case we don't return. To any circus time employees reading this, immediately hand this device to your supervisor and stop reading. Circus time supervisors. Our plans to present the prior performers were premature. Those creatures cannot be tamed. Next time marketing wants to present an actual circus, make one of them lead the damn thing. I don't blame it, to be honest. Yeah. You probably had better luck getting Raptidons to obey you than that primals. Never mind mantis and all that. Get Raps to do it. You can give it a good, good electrical prod. I'd not say I'm condoning any sort of that behavior in real life. I'm just saying that, of the three, you're probably better luck with a Rapt. But I don't know. That's just me. Out of the three of them, anyway. Anything else? Let's go collect it. Wait. Does that one live up here? Well, certainly someone had a few supplies, that's for sure. That was easy done. Okay, interesting. Jump down here. Oh, I thought we were gonna get into there for a second. Thankfully, no such luck occurred, which is quite relieving. Quite a relief, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm just saying. I mean, look, we've recovered, but it's not so we can fall from certain heights, not too leveled up and all that. That didn't. I know that probably didn't make as much sense as what I thought it would. Yeah. Oh man, my terrible vocabulary at times. Oh boy. Nice. Okay, actually, you know what we'll do? We need to have a chat to Nyoka anyway. So let's chat to Nyoka, and then we'll chat to Felix who's back on the ship. Excuse me. Then we'll blah. God. They'll head back to Monarch. Deal with that thing for Nyoka. Head to Groundbreaker to talk to Dorset, whatever. I think it's Dorset. Then we'll head to, well, chat to Phineas. My God. Flying all over the place. Hey, Nyoka.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
So... No, I'm sure you got all manner of hunting stories. Can I hear one?
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
Yeah, I gotta ask. So, why was he called Dirty Don exactly?
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands.
Oh, wow.
His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
Wow, okay. So, what happened to him? Is he still out there, tearing up the wildlife?
Day came when he tried to take on a Mantiqueen.
Oh boy.
Got himself eaten, one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Oh, so we didn't get to talk about it, okay.
What's up?
Let's see. Can I ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something, just ask.
Okay. So, what made you choose the hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed.
Okay. Hang on. Elaborate born into?
I mean, I wasn't sent off to school like I should have been. I was born here, and my parents kept me. Raised under the monarch sky. Been breathing sulfur since I knew how to smell it. This place is all I know.
Okay. So, Monarch has always been your home then?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But, yes, I've always been on Monarch.
Oh, it's good as home, I guess. So, why haven't you left if you could go anywhere else then?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. And besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, think I prefer the beasts.
It can get incredibly confusing and quite a tad frustrating. Although, to be honest, having being ambushed by a bunch of creatures isn't exactly good to contemplate either. Actually, that's an interesting one. Contemplating political frustration or ambush by wildlife. That's a really interesting choice to contemplate. I really hope I never have to make that one. Take that choice. Do you have any family there, though?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
Okay. You don't want to find your parents?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine.
That's fine. That's your business. Fair enough.
Good.
So, these glands are a bit gross. Can you take them, please?
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
Ah, I remember, Kara. We've read this already. We have. But can you just, for the sake of it, and just remind us, what's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Niuka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
It's about time. We're gonna kill a Matter Queen.
Fucking right we are.
So, this base, you were all situated there exactly?
It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there.
Okay, let's do it. I suppose I could just go the short way, but the hell with it. Can we jump up there? Damn it. Okay, fine. I know I can call the lift up and down, but actually, that's let's get rid of this damn codex. No, don't need that. Let's just break this level. That's just not good. No. God, they're all low level. Oh, apart from that one, but like that. Keep a flamethrower just in case. Actually, was there this 20? Nah. Every type of helmet we're using is like 29, I think, or over, so not really much point in keeping that. Screw it. Leave that. Right. Chat to Felix and then head back to Monarch.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, right. Wait, is it? Oh, I thought he said Felix for a second there. Max, how are Max and Felix the same name? That, what the hell? Okay, crew quarters. What the? Right, Felix, where are you? Oh, wait.
Hey, Max.
Yes?
You really think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
I used to think that, but not anymore.
Then, wait, why do you sound so calm? Aren't you getting annoyed?
Not in the least. But I do apologize, Dr. Fenton. It sounds like I have annoyed you.
Fine, be that way.
I can't believe she's getting annoyed at the fact that it's not a noise. Oh wow, that's that's not too original. That's very original. Actually, let's get this thing active. Let's finish Friendship's Due and talk to Felix.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Maybe what's going on? I never really know what's going on inside someone's head. Not really.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Stranger things have happened, Felix, that's for sure. Bill will probably more money. Oh, I can understand why you're upset, Felix. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. and I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
Press start. Oh god. Look, it'll pass. Just give it time, Felix.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days.
At the very least.
Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking.
Probably.
Thanks for your time, boss.
Anytime.
Sanitizing within established radius.
You do that, Sam. You do that.
Hey there.
Hey, Ellie. Now, there are a couple of messages on here. Let's just see. Tennyson. Okay. Student aid. Parties. Well. This is just their personal correspondence. If you want to read it, you can. I'm not really going to bother, so I'll move back on in 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn it. Oh, this is the... That's the poem. Ah, okay. Fine, I'll read this one, see if I'm any good at reading poems well. Just for the sake of it's a poem, because I remember the tick back. This is engine, see? And it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge, because there's a blockage that just won't budge. That's what an engine to do. That's... What's an engine to do? Blech. Then the Swencher strides like a shark. Harold done up, fancy and dark. She feels a spasm in the compression alternator. Oh god. Trembling cause it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? That's... You know, for a poem that actually is purely centered around engineering, I'm no poet or anything, I'm no expert, but considering it's not generally how you pull matching words, it's because it's on a specific topic, yeah, I'd say it's quite good. Like I said, I'm no expert, but I'm just saying. Bible stats fact. Oh god, okay. Actual funny. Yeah, well, there are certain subjects which you can't always find that word, so I don't blame you there. Why did I... Oh yeah, because that's... Oh, god, okay. Let's do this. Let's get Starcross Troopers. The Monarch. And the Fulbrook. Don't really feel like heading to Stellar Bay.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
I mean, you'll head to Fallbrook. It's a bit closer to being out there, and we got our own place at Fallbrook, so, you know. Yeah, we've got the crew with us. Where's this encampment? That's going to be an interesting thing. Defeat our foes. Literally looks like conscription sticker. Well, actually, it is kind of, isn't it? Well, at least their version of it, anyway. Come on, thank you, map. Where are we off to? Okay. Go. Cascadia Turnpike. Turnpike? Whatever it was. Oh, Mr. Skull, you're not gonna grow your skin back with that glowing liquid. I don't care how much. Well, you can't actually drink it. You could try and, throw it in your mouth all you like, but it ain't gonna do anything for you. Oh, unless of course it's I'm standing here after drinking my first cup and I don't even realize I only have my bones left. Oh. Just about someone actually. What the hell? That was shit. Whoa! Okay. Enemies on all sides. Wait, where are we going? Where exactly? Which direction? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Alright. Turn off it. Thank you. Oh, the hell with it. We'll get this lot done. Have to head over this way anyway.
That's the last of him.
Cool. Well, glad we don't have to go through this creature. You're gonna have to go through very similar types anyway, so that saves us the trouble. Let's stay away from them. Oh, we've got to deal with the things anyway, so. Right. Okay. This is very much off the beaten path, isn't it? Oh. Any more marauders? Oh. Thug?
Whew, here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... Well, I'm ready. Yeah, right? Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, before you change your mind, Yoka, let's get in there. Head on. This is, for anyone who doesn't really know, I think I know where that kind of idea came from. Now, I'm not entirely certain how accurate this is, but there's a part of the world in Greek history where what's the type, there's special terminology for it, but the person who if you can imagine how sometimes there are some types of beliefs in religions where the afterlife, how you can sail across like a mythological sort of river in darkness, and there's like you can see all the loved ones and everything sort of doing the same thing. If you're like a passage to the next life, if that makes any sense. But you have the person who, steers and commands that little boat, if you understand what I'm saying. That steward or rowmaster, if you get my point. The relation I'm using to that is because in the underworld there, if my history there is correct, or at least the reference point, that boat or travel guide, as it were, was named Haron, same spelling. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how accurate that is, but if it is, then it's actually a really interesting concept for, it's, as I was talking, the reference was like till it died, that reference in that journey through till death is a group, because the guy is not mean. The myth isn't about this person or entity being mean. It's just about they're wise, but they're very they just want to be helpful if they can without being too without compromising who they are, which is essentially what the group were doing. So yeah, it just what it reminds me of. Just really interesting. Okay, on alert for all types of manties. Let's just go this way. Have to clear stuff out anyway, I'd imagine. Let's just go this way. There are glands as well, which is kind of helpful. Search this place first, though. Are you asleep? No. I've done that once before. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Ah, Clara. Oh, poor thing. Weapon. Bolter is not the best thing unless upgraded, but still. It's good to know they did that, they tried, so. Unless you really got a sentry gun, you're not going to do much good on your own against those things. I don't care how powerful your machine gun is, you need a damn good sentry. Preferably armor piercing, or at least very high powered. Full unlimited rate of fire. And yes, I do realize I'm speaking without very much knowledge of those type of weapons. I'm just saying what would be, you know, preferable.
Great work.
It said it was going to happen or that was possible. Oh god, I would love to have that sentry gun. Place it there and grind those assholes. No, that's not going to happen. Damn it. Ah, one can dream. One can dream. So I take it we're getting the metals ready so we can actually plant them, which makes sense. Oh, it's just you two? I was wondering what the hell I could hear. Let's just search this place first, though.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Thank you. Proud of them as well. Okay.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe.
To be expected.
The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
You know, it did feel a little bit different when we walked in. It's true. I agree with you there.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
Makes sense. Made it your home. It was different. felt comfortable, relatively safe. I understand that. So you build this base?
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal.
Okay.
They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
You know what? Reckon it must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful.
I'm sure she would have.
Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Oh, so they call it Charon, and if it is true, or there's related stories, Haron, I think it's how they pronounced it. Excuse me. Tell you what, don't belong to bugs. Yeah, you're a family. I'm sorry they're gone, Nyoka.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another.
Cool.
Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Okay. Let me take. Whoa! That is one Mega Mana Queen. Whoa. Headshots, headshots, headshots. Come on, Yoko, we'll do this. Come on. Yes! Whoa. Get out of the area and go for a bit of a jog. See what we can do. Sounds like she's gonna get rid of that burning sensation. Not by running around, I promise you. I'm just for the sake of the game. It can work. And it proved to, which is really good. Anything back here? Never know. There you go, Nyoka. Got it all done and dusted for you.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome, Nyoka.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Of course. Well, look, I get where you're coming from. Maybe you should think about holding on to the medallions, you know? Sentimental value. I mean, they were your family, let's face it.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
Well, they do help your do I remind you of both the good and the bad, and not just the bad.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
You're welcome. There are the graves. Rest in peace, you lot. Rest in peace. Now, can't we just travel out of here? Is that not going to be okay? Wasn't sure, that confirms that. That's a ship, go and speak to Dorset. Okay, let's head to the ship. I'm on cursor, thank you. Head off to the Groundbreaker, get that done. At least that way we can get the key, or at least I assume get keys to get, you know, get all the ports, finish everything off, to finish, find out what on earth we need to do exactly, and go from there.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Take Bavati, since we're on the Groundbreaker. Excuse me. Right. Actually have to mission get Dorset.
Rizzo's knock you out.
Hey Dorset, got some information for you.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return.
Pretty much.
I can't thank you enough.
You're more than welcome. Revering, nice. Okay. Those things. 6, 7. Oh, bunch of stuff again as well. Okay. Okay. Perks. We haven't seen doing TTT. 100% skill bonus that you wear. Okay. I think the 70% movement would be really quite good. Yeah, for the tricky part. 80 there, got a bunch there. Let's do... Let's do that. Great hacking in the line, just a little, just so we can equal that up a little bit. Dialogue and stealth a bit more. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alright then. Okay then. We'll end it here. And next time we're going to head off to see Phineas. And get the lowdown on next steps, if not talk about Byzantium. So, I'll see you then.